What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
Hey, Katie.
Welcome to St. Mary's, Georgia. We're practically right outside of Jacksonville. Katie, show them what's across the street real quick.
A Cuban restaurant.
We ate here at this seafood spot. Now, if you don't know about St. Mary's, Georgia, the St. Mary's River separates Florida from Georgia, so we're practically, literally across the river from Florida. It's not like we're deep into Georgia at all. In fact, this is more part of the Jacksonville metropolitan area. There's now a Cuban restaurant. Oh, you'll see it when you turn here.
Yeah.
You can just take a right. Just stop at the stop sign. They'll be able to see it. Cuban sensation.
You now open.
You Cuban. Que what the city? Yeah, there are now Cubans in Georgia. South Georgia has had a lot of Cubans move to South Georgia. Has a lot to do with the cost of Florida and the fact that, you know, Florida's the state with the most Cubans, but as Florida gets more expensive, a lot of Cubans are moving into Georgia. So South Georgia has been steadily growing in the Cuban population.
And we've been coming to this town for over a decade now.
Take a right at the light.
That's why we ate it.
Actually, no, just keep going. Keep going straight.
Yeah.
Just take it straight to the water. So we're actually going to be in Florida in like 3 or 4 minutes, actually. We're just right across the border. You'll be able to see Florida right across the border. Now, St. Mary's, Georgia is on the water, north of Jacksonville. But it's not accessible because Cumberland Island, the only way to get on it is with a horse. I think. I don't know. You can't, there's no way
All
to drive.
I've seen is pictures of Cumberland Island and like people riding horses.
People riding horses. There's no cars on the island. There's no bridges to get over there. There's probably a ferry or something to get over there.
Yeah, there's a ferry.
There's a nefarious situation going on here. Katie, there's a lady in there.
The Flander.
She didn't order a flounder. She ordered a flander.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna have a flander. Even the lady that was taking the order was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, what was that again? If I hear another yes, ma'am, I heard 50 yes, ma'ams. It's like, yes, ma'am, thank you. Yes, ma'am, thank you. Yes, ma'am, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Shut up, you stupid hick! Hear another. If I hear another yes, oh look, there's a Brazilian, Colombian food truck there. Yo, this is becoming like a Latino place. La madre que los parió. If I hear another yes, ma'am, thank you, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, man, like, yeah, one time is enough, bro. That's the one thing that aggravates me about the South. It's like there's all this etiquette and it's all BS because, you know, the South is the most dangerous place in America. So it's not like if the South was the safest place in America, no homicides, no crime, just a safe place to live, and then make sure you're not speeding. Yeah. And then they had all this etiquette. We could be like, well, you know, there's etiquette, but, you know, it goes along with actions. It's like the old saying, you know, your actions speak louder than your words. Well, your words are very loud, but I can't hear your actions. That's the problem with the South. It's like they want to be like, yes, ma'am. Well, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Cuban sensation. What about the Haitian sensation?
I'm not sure how many there are here.
Isn't there a Cuban sensation in Savannah, Georgia? I wonder if it's those people.
Might be.
Not sure. That place is packed. Wow. I love how nicely people dress up out here. Yeah. I think like the Georgia coast and the South Carolina coast, people dress up really nice.
I can tell you, you know, we've been coming here over a decade. I've always loved this town.
Oh, it's a great place.
Yeah. This is like
beautiful.
This is where, when we were living in Naples for so many years, I used to dream about coming here.
Yeah, dreaming. This is like this was sort of like, especially on a cool night. It gets cooler. It gets cooler.
This was like our end of the line. This is like the end of the world to us. It's so hard to get here. And now it's just like we're here. I mean, because we want to be.
Yeah.
We've had so many beautiful memories here.
This town is gorgeous.
Yeah.
On the other side of the water is the state of Florida. You can just see it from here. That over there is the state of Florida. Just right on the other side of the water. You're in Florida. This town has good life, good restaurants, good tourism, beautiful natural settings, historic homes. The people are chill, real cool, chill people. Very safe and clean, and you know, it's just slow down a little bit. There you go. We wouldn't want you rude Yankees speeding through here, Catherine.
By going 11?
I don't care, man. We're not in a rush. This isn't New York City, ma'am.
Oh, come on. The locals are going fast.
Okay. Just don't speed, okay?
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to upset anybody out here. This town is chill. It really is something else out here.
I love this beautiful artwork here. Like for the museum.
I'll tell you, look, just get a little tan right there. People drive around in golf carts and stuff. It's a real chill vibe. Take a right. And across the water is Florida, guys. Yeah. In the middle of that water, it separates Florida from Georgia. We're in Georgia now, but you can see Florida on the other side. So we're just right across the border. That was a stop sign. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did stop.
Okay. These folks here in Georgia, Catherine, you're going to find out they don't like Yankees too much. So if you could behave, it'd be great. Put your window down. You'll find out, Catherine, that we don't like Yankees around here. If you don't get your crap together, we're going to send you back to New Hampshire, where you belong.
I never lived in New Hampshire.
Look, I don't care what part of Yankadam you're from. I don't care what part of the Yankee Empire you're from. We just don't want you here, okay, Catherine?
Fine, I'll send you to Montgomery. Or Jackson, Mississippi.
I'll send you back to Michigan where you belong. We don't want that mess here, Catherine. We don't want you here, Catherine. It's crazy to see how many Hispanics have moved up here. Yeah. I think with all the crazy immigration laws in Florida, probably a lot of Latinos wanted to be in Florida, but now they have to be in Georgia.
Well, because here you can just go to Florida whenever you want.
Yeah. So go around, take a right.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Use your turn signal, Yankee them. Use your turn signal.
You told me that one more time.
Use your turn signal, Yankee Doodle. People here are not they're not geniuses. They can't figure. They're not able to figure out. They're not psychic. They're not able to figure out what your Yankee self is doing. You use your turn signal, all right, ma'am? That way other people know what your Yankee self is doing. Take it right here. Don't mind her, y'all. Bless her heart. She don't know any better. Put your hands on me. I'll press charges. If you stop fully at stop signs and use your turn signal, you won't get into accidents. But you don't know that because you're from New England.
You gotta stop at the district.
Yeah, we could have taken it right here, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, you gotta give me notice.
Well, do the next one.
A stop sign?
We believe in law and order here, Catherine. You can't just be blowing stop signs everywhere you feel like.
I'm not blowing stop signs. Maybe that's something you do, but not me.
How was your flounder?
Well, I had salmon.
Lady ordered a flounder. It's like, we're going, yes, ma'am, I'd like to order a flounder.
I had salmon. Come on.
I'm going to have the salamander. You know, like,
all right.
Take a left when you get to the water. I'm going to have the salamander. And my husband's going to have a flounder. Bless these people's hearts.
Did you hear the wife that tried to order the fish for her husband? He's like, no, I will be having the steak.
Oh yeah, he was like trying to order for him.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, he got a heart condition. He gotta have that. He's like, I will have the steak, and if she wants the fish, she can have the fish.
Catherine, I would have let that pedestrian pass. We're not in New England. You don't have to be rude to people.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You could have stopped for that pedestrian right there. What's the rush? You late to work or something? You're unemployed?
I'm not unemployed. I'll tell you that.
You're
driving.
Yes, ma'am. Your driving habits are so rude. You're very rude. You don't even know you're rude. That's the sad part about it. The sad thing is you don't even know you're rude.
Then you can drive yourself.
The sad thing is you don't even know you're rude. Like bless your heart. You don't even know you don't even know what you did wrong.
Okay, then you can drive yourself if you don't like the way I drive.
Well, I don't like rude people. It's not that I don't like the way you're driving. I just don't like road people. Take a left here. I just don't understand how you could be a Yankee. Rude. These folks ain't did nothing rude to you. You're over here being rude to them. Try to see if you can pull a U-turn somewhere. Come back the way you came. Left. I know you're much of a leftist either way. It's your favorite way to turn.
Yeah, no. We're not going there. I don't know who you think you are, but no.
You're just a rude driver. You don't have any courtesy for folks out here. Restaurants are packed, man. It's a rude thing to be a Yankee. Why would you do something like that? Take a left, right, let's get up out of here. It's crazy to see like Cuban and Colombian restaurants popping up here.
Yeah, and we've been coming here for so long.
For so many years, I never would have seen it.
Yeah.
They call this the French Quarter. Mm-hmm. Never would have figured.
It's gorgeous out here.
But
that's why I keep coming back.
Oh, this town's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And it's even more pretty at night.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous town.
It's always felt magical.
It feels great. I mean, I wouldn't say the word magical to describe it, because that's almost like an atheist thing to say, but I wouldn't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jose, I know you're acting for this video, but that's too much.
Well, all I'm saying is I wouldn't even use vocabulary like that.
It's beautiful.
It's mystiqueable. There's a mistake about it, Catherine. Settlement group? They're just called settlement group, that's it. We're just going to settle this situation right now. We're not going to carry on with this. Georgia. This has to be one of the cutest little towns ever.
Georgia. Yeah, Georgia on my mind.
I think eventually South Georgia will get a lot more Cubans. They're not as backwards in South Georgia, at least this part of South Georgia.
Yeah.
Like right next to the Florida border. You get any further ahead, it's like a whole different world. Basically the deep south if you go any further.
I would live here.
Because this is like coastal Georgia. Mm-hmm. You go a little bit further in and a little bit further north and you're into Hickory.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, I would live here.
It's too small.
No, the weather I think is a lot better.
The weather here's nice. It is. It's cooler, more gentle.
That's kind of what I need. What are they doing?
It doesn't matter. You don't have a stop sign, so don't stop.
Okay.
So you're being rude again.
I don't know you.
Do you have a stop sign, Catherine? It's a yes or no question, Catherine. Do you have a stop sign?
This is what makes me
Do you have a stop sign?
No. This is what makes me mad about you.
Speed limit's not 30. If you don't have a stop sign, Catherine, why are you slowing down?
You are aggravating.
Why are you slowing down if you don't have a stop sign, bro?
You are aggravating.
You are aggravating. I'm trying to teach you.
Oh, you're trying to teach.
What is that thing right there? That's an ugly thing right there. Hey, I'm trying to teach you. Let's see. I'm trying to teach you. Careful, man. If you weren't driving like a stick. Look at that truck right there. It's got the poker wheel right there. Look at the poker right there. I tell you what. Captain, I'm trying to teach you how not to be a rude Yankee. I'm trying to teach you how to be a considerate driver so folks don't think you're an idiot. I'm trying to help you help yourself. So there's a
You're trying
Latino
to help people
food truck.
Insulting.
I'm not insulting you. I'm just trying to help you so you don't look like an idiot. Because the thing about Yankees is you don't know you're being a Yankee. Bless your heart. You just don't know any better.
This is why people wonder why I haven't divorced you.
Want to look at my bank account? And you can wonder why you don't want to divorce me? That's right. Now shut up and deal with it. But lucky I'm only spending my money on one carriage for this wagon. Because the kind of money I got, I could have 2 horses pull me around. That's right. It's Georgia here. They don't like Yankees here. Put your hands on me here. They'll probably lock both of us up.
Yeah, that's why.
They'll probably lock us both up here, okay? Me for being a dang Mexican, you for being a dang Yankee. We'll both get locked up here.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Sheriff's son will be driving my truck around town. Look at this here new truck I got myself. My dad gave it to me.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Mexican restaurant somewhere here that's pretty good too?
Yeah. There's a lot of good things in this town.
It's a nice little town. How about it all?
In Kingsland, you got all your.
A little bit bigger, yeah. Kingsland's a little bit bigger.
You got your chain stuff.
Shane Gang.
Uh-huh.
For being a small town, it really is nice.
Yeah.
The only thing that could make this town better was if you could actually drive to the beach.
Uh-huh.
If you could actually drive to the island.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if there was just one parking area on the island where you could just go over a bridge, boom, you're there.
Where you had like a parking pass, like your residence.
Because you have a beach here, but you can't use it.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like human sensation.
Look at what I said.
I feel so bad we didn't eat there.
I didn't know. It was okay.
I know. It's like,
I didn't really.
you know, the only thing I know about this town is like what we experienced years ago. So.
Yeah, it's great that there's a Cuban restaurant now.
Yeah.
Next time we'll check it out.
Mhm.
Cuban restaurant, a little Colombian food truck. So I guess if you live here in St. Mary's, have you noticed an increase in Latino community? Like nationalities are moving here, Cubans, Colombians? Let me know. I'd be curious to know. We came from the seafood. That's what we came here for. Just cross the line back in Florida.
Mhm.
We're right on the Florida-Georgia line. Like that one country song said. I just want to cruise with you, Catherine.
Baby, you a song.
I'm not. All I'm trying to do is teach you how not to be a Yankee in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
You're rude. You blow stop signs. You stop when you're supposed to stop. You keep going, and when you're supposed to keep going, you stop. It's aggravating, Catherine. You aggravate people.
No, I aggravate you.
No, you are aggravating. When you have to stop, you go. When we have to go, you stop. You don't think that's aggravating people? You're going to cause a confusion and an accident one day, bro. And you wonder why you're always getting road rage. Like every time I let you go out, there's a guy yelling at me in traffic. People have got so angry. I'm like, Katie, I don't know what you did to this guy, but I'm pretty sure he had plenty of reasons. Like when you get road rage, I can't take your side half the time. Like right now. You were supposed to keep going and you stopped. You didn't have a stop sign, but you decided to stop. If that person wanted to throw a drink at you, I would have to take their side of the argument. I couldn't stand for your Yankeedism. Go, man.
You like being aggravating.
Hit the windshield wiper. I've been inside that CVS right there. Good memories.
I have too.
It's a nice little town. It really is. Probably easily one of the nicest little towns in Georgia.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot better than Albany, I'll tell you that right now. It's better than Columbus, better than Tifton. You can flush Tifton down the toilet down there.
This is coastal, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I would love to take a boat out here.
Maybe take one of those horses for a ride.
Oh yeah.
Of course, they don't make horses that big. Most horses can't carry 800 pounds, but I understand they might have
How far is to Florida?
It's a pretty good walk if you were walking. It's about an hour drive. No, we're just right on the border. You're not far.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're walking, it'd take forever. You're not thinking about making me walk, are you? Hit the windshield piper, Captain. There you go. You figured it out. So we just had our anniversary dinner?
If you say so. I mean, it seemed like more than a dinner. You didn't even want to talk to me.
Oh, so you tell me that we're coming here for our anniversary dinner.
I did tell you beforehand.
And then after we eat, you tell me it's not good enough? How much was the bill?
$80.
Good enough for me. Good enough for me. This is good enough for this year and next year included. Good. We're done. Finally. You made me drive all the way to Georgia to spend $80 on a seafood restaurant. Now you're telling me it wasn't good enough for you? Maybe.
I would have at least liked you to talk to me.
About what? We've been in a car together, trapped for 3 days. We've said everything there is to be said to each other. Can you please? There you go. We've said everything that there is to be said to each other at this point. There's nothing left to be said at this point. What conversation have we not had stuck in a car together for 3 days? If anything, I'm glad I got to put some food in your mouth and have you shut up already. Oh no, baby. We had a beautiful evening. We had a beautiful evening in Georgia. Look at that. Alright, so where's the interstate?
On the other side. Oh, is it on the other side? We'll be alright.
You'll be up there soon. You'll be up there.
Is that 95 or?
No, it's further ahead. You just keep driving.
Okay.
La Islita food truck. Okay, so check this out.
Yeah.
There's also a Puerto Rican food truck
up
ahead. So in other words, this little town is
getting some really good business.
Se está llenando Latino. So yeah, it's like a lot of Latino people. Mm-hmm. There's a La Islita Puerto Rican food truck. I had saved it from I saved 2 things. I saved Latin restaurants and homeless camp. Like there's either a homeless camp or a Latin restaurant here. Latin restaurant. There's a Puerto Rican. So this little town in Georgia is starting to get full of Latinos. That's cool, man. You got Moultrie, Georgia, with a lot of Latinos down here. Now you got this. I wonder if the videos I made influence that in any way or another.
I mean, we have come here for the YouTube channel several times, so.
But you're up ahead. There's on the left before you get to Lowe's. There's La Islita food truck.
Okay.
Behind the Boone Street Auto Sales. And they open up, they're only open during the weekends, but it looks absolutely authentic too. So dang, that's a lot there's 3 new Latin restaurants here. Well, Florida lost all these businesses. Yeah. They want to be all racist and they lost a lot of businesses. All right, Latin restaurants. See what else is growing in here. Latin restaurant. I wonder if Kingsland's got a lot of Latinos now. There's the Mexican. Buenos Dias is a Mexican. Riverside Cafe is American. The Green Room, San Juan Mexican. Surcheros is another Mexican restaurant. Wow, there's a crap load of Mexican restaurants here. Literally 5 or 6 Mexican. There's also a Jamaican restaurant.
Wow.
In Kingsland. In other words, this little area
is growing.
Is a lot of Cubans have been moving to Yulee. We're gonna go to Yulee. When we get to 95, we'll get to Yulee. What you going to do? Get gas? Oh yeah, we're almost out of gas. So basically, this area north of Jacksonville, both on the Florida and on the Georgia side, has had a huge growth in the Latino community. I bet there's a homeless camp in there. Yep, sure enough. Okay, you got gas. I'm gonna go in the woods. We haven't done a single Georgia homeless camp. Wouldn't that be cool? If all of a sudden I just died in Georgia doing homeless camp videos.
My gosh,
ya tú sabes, mi gente, una pila de latinos se han tirado para acá, para St. Mary's, Georgia. Una pila de latino, and I'm sure me making fun of their local accent will really help the Latino community get a welcome in here.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing what I can for my folks, you know. Ya saben, mi gente, check it out. Una pila de latinos se han tirado para aquí, para Georgia, con las leyes pesadas de la Florida. Check it out. Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Brazilians. I saw a Brazilian flag. Crazy. Checking out, man.